It is now time for Backbreaker Pro Wrestling to truly show their arrival. Hello, folks, and welcome to Backbreaker Pro Wrestling Arrival, our first PLE, our first show. We're crowning 3 new champions. We got an exciting night of wrestling ahead for you, and once again, thank you for supporting us throughout season 0, season 1, whichever way you want to call it. We'll figure it out as we go. But we got 7 huge matches on the card here. We have got the cage match between Fanboy Bryan, HoJu wanting to kick the crap out of Mike the Ref, and now they're going to get the opportunity to. We have the trios match with Kayla, Jaye joining up with Mercedes Monet and Bailey Dub, taking on the Aussie Rules team of Harley Cameron and the Inspiration. We got the title matches. We got wildcard title. Melobeast versus M.C.G. And it's been very interesting how the stipulation for this match came up. We'll get to that when we get there. And then the ladder match for the tag titles. The Retro Balls taking on Snow Penguin and Gametime Will Jaxson, taking on Nick Ontario and Seth Ross, taking on PJC and AWS. That is going to be absolute chaos. And then, of course, our BPW World title matches. Now, for the World title matches, there will be no count out, but there definitely will be a winner. Andre C taking on Ophelia Payne in our second matchup. But to open up the night, after Willow got her victory last week in the Fatal 4-Way, she decided she wanted to go first and take on Walker Pipeguy, mainly because Walker touted after the match that she should go second because, you know, never try and tell a woman what to do because you're normally wrong. Either way, Willow is looking to punch her card into the final. Walker is looking to punch his card for the final. There are no countouts in this match, so I didn't want any cheap endings like that tag match a couple weeks ago. But here we go. And we are heading to Backbreaker World Headquarters in Edmonton, Alberta. And once again, folks, let me know how the sound is for you. Packed and jacked and ready to go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring.
I was worried about audio levels. I get
the Knights of the Round Table from Long Island, New York, Willow.
See, now Willow ended up winning her first round match against Mercedes Monet, and then she beat Chris Statlander in the semis to get to the finals here, or to get to the semis. It's a bit of an AEW bracket. It was a little weird because of the Rumble. It was totally random. Not my fault. I'm on it, honestly. But she has a hell of a challenge now with one of the craziest guys on the roster.
And her opponent, representing the Coalition from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 275 pounds, Walker!
Yeah, we didn't need that guitar anyway. Yeah, Walker ended up taking out Pipeguy. You best be on Demon Time. Yeah. No, it's going to be interesting here. Walker ended up taking out Gametime Will Jaxson in the first round, and then took out his partner in arms, Snow Penguin. Think he has a pocket dimension for those things? Fair. But yeah, he's definitely going to have to step up his game here because Willow has looked absolutely unstoppable. And after eating that pin last week from Willow to get this spot, he's got a little bit of revenge on his mind here. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go from here on this. All right, referee Jessica Carr. We have borrowed her from the WWE, mainly because Becky Lynch absolutely hates her. Maker Pipeguy is about to lose. So, you know what? I guarantee you, we are signing you up for season 2, Jules. Just by the time we were getting through this, just wasn't time to get it put together. And plus, I already had a seven match card. I know, that's the story of indie wrestling all around. But the goal was always to bring in here and play. I know PJC's probably going to be a little bit angry at you, angry at me for not having you here, but... Hey, Cameron, how you doing tonight? Good to see you here. Good to see everybody piling in here. This is, like, right now, Walker is taking charge over Willow. Oh, and the stomp. Could that be enough? Walker go, oh my God. Gonna have to evade. Starting the grind, I know. Oh, look out. Hidden blade. We'll talk about that later, Cameron. This is a big PLE for us here. Crowd is nonplussed for Walker? No. Well, everybody loves Willow. Sorry, Cameron. I'm normally pretty open about it. Just, this is a big one for us. But I am enjoying it so far. For a quick thought on it. People don't appreciate the greatness that is Walker, classic Edmonton crowd. Fair enough. But he's just actually obliterating Willow at this point. Willow getting smart to get to the corner. The cactus clothesline takes them both outside. And the giant swing! And a little dab. Oh, that might have cost him a little bit. Oh, Willow's fighting back. By the way, good to see you. Good to see you, Art. Appreciate you. Pipeguy, you idiot. Yeah, well, sometimes those things be happening. Now Willow's taking full advantage. Same thing happened in her match with Statlander. Statlander had full control. Then she got a little cocky and all of a sudden, boom. So there is no count out. That's the only change I've made for this, from the regular match rules to make them custom. I believe they call this the finding out portion. Yeah. Well, that just changed in a hurry. Vertebreaker on the outside. I didn't turn DQ off because I wanted to make sure we didn't get any cheapies. Oh my God, he hit the spiral tap. I don't know if he got all of it, but he got enough, it seems. Walker going back up to the top. Is he actually... Shooting star press, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Walker advances to the final, to the main event. What a match. Back and forth. Willow had the advantage early, then Walker took charge of a lot of these hitting clotheslines. But Walker, what's he? Walker barely knew her, yeah. One down, Ophelia C in the finals. Ugh. Walker's too good to get the Jade Cargill. Our captain. The crowd is going wild in the chat, folks. And yeah, that shooting star press was enough to get the victory here. Walker doing a hell of a job here. And advancing into the finals. He's in the main event now for the BPW World title. And he is all fired up. A nice 4-star match. Well, let's bring it back over here to the match screen. And yeah, Walker Pipeguy advancing to the world title finals here. Who's he going to face? Vacant sitting there ready to go, but if I do get a title match with Fanboy to complete the clean sweep of my team, we could do that. We could think about stuff like that, but we'll figure things out as we go here. But let me actually bring this up a little bigger so when the next one comes up, it'll show a little better. There we go. All right. So hell of a contest there. Willow doing some great work. And of course, Andre's not exactly excited because he now knows who he has to face if he wins this next matchup here. But yeah, one match down. Let's get to our next matchup here. All right, folks. Now we got to figure out who's going to be taking on Walker in the finals here. And Andre C, Ophelia Payne. If you guys were around for our sidecasts, these two have been going at it pretty well with each other in the chat. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a trash talk section for the last few hours here, but pre-show. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works. But the winner of this is going to take on Walker Pipeguy in the finals for the BPW World title. So enough of me jibber-jabbering. Let's get to it. By the way, what do you guys think of the arena? Looking at some of the signs while screenshotting my extra life creations. Why did I give our current champ the Snickers sign? Ha! I do it for Kayla Jaye. Appreciate it, Walker.
Making his way to the ring, representing the iconic duo from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 360 pounds, the Punisher, Andre C.
All right, if you didn't hear what happened with Andre here, he ended up getting pulled in here after the boss man got fired thanks to Kayla Jaye, who we'll see here later on. And he ended up beating HoJu, a.k.a. Adam Blank, in the quarters to get his spot here in the semifinals. So he had a relatively easy way to get in here. But he has got a hell of a challenger here.
Representing the coalition from Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
Ophelia Payne. Oh, I forgot to fix the background on. Damn it. There goes the production value. She definitely had a very, very much harder trip to the finals here, or the semifinals here, as she defeated Marina Shafir in the first round. And then PJC gave her a hell of a run in the third one. So, as we're getting into the semifinal, it's going to be interesting how this is going to go. Ophelia do the blue shells at Edmonton Extra Life Wrestling. Yeah, shout out to Edmonton Extra Life Wrestling for their contributions of characters to the show. I know we'll be using them again in season 2 once we get 26 put together here. Also want to give a shout out to Nick Terrell from Kingdom Championship Wrestling, as Nick Ontario and Seth Ross are both from there as well. And a shout out to Gametime Art for supplying Gametime Will Jaxson. And Andre C for getting himself an AWS in here. So all the content creators that have produced stuff for us here, very special thank you. But enough of that. Let's get to this gigantic matchup here. Oh, and Ophelia gets the first shot in. Andre is not used to that. Ophelia's looking to strike first, and Andre's looking to grab. Definitely a difference of styles here with Ophelia. Ophelia looking to stick and move and just basically beat the living crap out of Ophelia. And Ophelia's just, well, Ophelia's looking to beat the crap out of it, and Andre's just here just trying to slow the pace down, one step at a time. It's weird because they're both looking to manhandle each other, but in many different ways here. And this, I think, is the first time we've seen Ophelia in any bit of trouble here in BPW. Ophelia with the great escape there. Ophelia keep trying to lock up, and Ophelia gets out, goes to the knee. Keep the big man down. It's getting a shot to the back of the knee. Like, Ophelia's doing a great job of sticking and moving now. Seems like Andre managed to take control for a little bit, but now it's just boom, boom, boom. She's pulling your hair. Well, that's different. Ophelia didn't feel like doing anything off the top, so she just pulled her over. They're doing the Bret Hart spot on the ring post, Vic. All right, coming back up. Shot to the stomach here, recover. Sorry, folks, OBS went down for a quick second and it was back up again. Yeah, it's been weird lately. OBS has been doing that a little bit. Oh, look out, stack cover. Reversal. And another reversal. Look at the agility by Andre and Ophelia here. Oh, God. Andre goes through all three turnbuckles there. Lisa wasn't the main. Oh, dear tech. It's a OBS thing. It's not anything on my end. Oh, here we go. Andre's got to be close. Got to get out of that. Drop kick. Yeah, Ophelia is an absolute badass here. Should have tapped. Andre is not going to tap out that easily. 3 shots to the head. Is that going to be enough? Oh my God, it is. Wow. Looks like we got a blue shell final, folks. What a hell of a match. Like, early Andre looked like he was taking full control over the whole thing. And then Ophelia just turned it around. This is going to be a hell of a finish. A total blue shell final.
Here is your winner,
So it's Ophelia and Walker Pipeguy going for the finish here. Great job by Ophelia here. Well wrestled, Payne. Now it's up to me and PJC. Yeah. Not bad. Let's get over here. I protest. Payne was cheating. I'll be lodging many a complaint. For a man that has gone through so many shortcuts to get in here and only had to beat HoJu, this, yeah. And Ophelia, there isn't much you need to say here. And if you take a look at the graphic over here, I don't need to explain much more here. Ophelia Payne, Walker Pipeguy, one-on-one, no DQ, no count out. Winner gets the BPW World Championship. Will be our first BPW World Champion. That is going to be fun. Now, while they will be our first BPW World Champion, they will not be our first crowned champion for the night. A decorated champ versus a flannel-wearing doofus? Yeah, I'm screwed. No, you're still fine. We'll see how things go. But it is now time to crown our first ever BPW champion. Now, Melobeast and M.C.G have gone through a hell of a tournament. It was a 5-person tournament. Fanboy Bryan, Mike the Ref, Nick Ontario were also involved. And in the final match of the tournament, Melobeast defeated M.C.G to secure a tie for first place and secure a one-on-one match with the man that he defeated for a shot at the BPW World title. Now, I've been talking about how I haven't since I switched over from Mel to OBS, I haven't found a way to get a wheel over here. Well, these guys made it rather easy for me. Both these gentlemen's representatives have been contacting me. I don't know if they know this or not, but their agents and whatnot have been contacting me, complaining that I've been burying this story so deep that they don't know they don't know what's happening with the title. The rules haven't changed. When you get this title, you will be entitled to cash it in to book yourself a match whenever you want. It's not a run-in, but it's a cash-in. You can book your match whenever you want for the BPW World title or the BPW Tag titles. But they're like, oh no, you're burying us, you're burying us. My answer, to hell with the wheel. You guys think I'm burying you? Well, let's bury you. Casket match for the title. Winner gets the title. Loser gets put in a casket. M.C.G, I hope you win just for the sake that you're not having that extra problem to deal with going into your tag title match coming up. All right, folks, it's time for our first title match here. Melobeast and M.C.G. Coffin match for the Wild Card Championship. Let's go. Good visuals, excellent arena, good private. It's going to be interesting because we got two different venues coming up here.
The following contest is a casket match and is for the Fighting Championship. Making his way to the ring, representing the Knights of the Round Table from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 228 pounds,
Now, I'm going to be honest, Melobeast, I didn't think had a shot at the finals after losing to Nick Ontario in his first match. But then he just decided to hell with it and run the table. Got 9 huge points out of it and end up tying for first as we go into this. Well, this man has had a run right off the start.
And his opponent, representing the Awesome Ones from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Italian Stallion, M.C.G.
Yeah, M.C.G. here, he started out 3-0, and there are rumors that he actually threw the last match just so he can make sure this is a one-on-one match, because if he would have ended up beating Melobeast, this match would have ended up being a triple threat involving Nick Ontario as well. We'll talk about why it was a three-way and not a four-way going into our next match after this. So, we have the casket match. You have to beat your opponent down so brutally that you have to, you're able to put your opponent in a casket, and then, well, there we go. There's the wild card title. Referee Jessica Carr holding up that sweet title. That's a weird... Oh, I guess because the casket, that's why the cutscene's like that.
There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
All right, no fooling around here. These guys do have a bit of mutual respect for each other, even though they fought in the War Games cage last week. There's a tiny bit of mutual respect for them, not much. But you know M.C.G's going for the back rake on the first move. That would say a lot about the respect thing that M.C.G was talking about. Drop kick to the face. And once again, sorry, in my list of creators that helped out, HBC Bad Guys, providing Carmelo James here for this matchup. Always appreciated. Oh, super kick. All right, casket's open. M.C.G wants to get this done quick. He knows he's got another match tonight. Which is, it's just a little bit of insanity here. Oh, flying drop kick. Got enough of it to get Melobeast into the boards there. Now, folks, if you are interested in getting your advertisement done up on these guardrails for Season 2, please just follow us on the Discord and shoot me a message, and we will, we can actually have your logos on there. As you can see by tonight's PLE, we're actually getting a pretty decent traffic tonight. At least live. First closing of the matchup. Sorry I didn't get too excited about it. Melobeast always finds a way to get himself back into this match. There you go. Nice kick over the top rope here. Ribs to the side here. Now, Melobeast has been getting quite a bit of momentum here ever since winning the... The crowd was cheering. I wasn't going to get in the way. He's been getting quite a bit of momentum since he won that War Games match last week. I guess Jarrett knows he ain't going to be able to get him there. Oh, into the post. He's dead though, like Maxine. Oh, flips over. M.C.G. going for the lid. Is this going to be enough? This could be enough. Nope. Melobeast gets out of there. M.C.G. being smart and actually going to pay for it. And Melobeast has had enough of this. He wants to finish this now. Saito suplex. No run-ins. We keep things pure around here. And the fact that I haven't figured out how to do that yet, so. M.C.G. getting himself away from that casket right now. Just wanting to deliver some extra damage. Spinning kick to the head. Oh, now he's going for the kendo stick. Melobeast having none of that. M.C.G. thinking better of it, trying to get in the ring. It also gives him the advantage to be, oh God, Poison Rana! Yeah, no, M.C.G.'s out of it there. Or, sorry, Melobeast is out of there. Oh, never mind. Right in the casket. Jump on it, Melo. Jump on it. Oh, wow. All right, M.C.G. ain't out of it yet. I was wondering if that was going to be it, but Melobeast getting the first shots in here. Uh-oh, here we go. House of Fire here in Melobeast. Leg trip. He's got this crowd all fired up for him. Big M.C.G. thinks he might get enough out of this. Boot to the face. M.C.G. going for the cover? And I mean that literally because it's a cover of a casket. Trying to shove it down. Melobeast fighting with everything he's got. Just not enough yet. Looks like Melobeast wants to take advantage of a few things first. Off the ropes. Melobeast he's got some plans for something here. Oh, missed the leg drop. Melobeast ducking out of the way just at the last second. Oh, look out. Reverse DDT. I think it was a dodge, not the hit detection, but. All right, so he's got the sharpshooter in. if you can't lift your legs, it's really taking away two of the pins and trying to keep that coffin closed when you get thrown in there, right? So, straight in the casket. Do not go home. Do not collect $200. Is this enough? Is this enough? Are we going to get a champion? No! Melobeast ain't ready to die yet. But I think M.C.G's more than willing to oblige, helping him with that. Big splash. Going up. Oh. And a big boot once again. This might be curtains for Melobeast. M.C.G. trying to force that casket shut. Oh, are we close? We're close. Is that going to be enough? No. Melobeast survives once again. Melobeast trying to go for a lockup, and M.C.G. said nope. He's relentless, I'll give him that. The tenacity, the heart. It's what happens when you're part of the Kingdom Crusaders, right? Now 450 splash. This crowd is going bananas. This might be academic at this point now. 2-time splash party. That might be it. That might be it. Is Melobeast going to get out of this one? No! We have a new champion. What a match! Gods and balls bring the gold. M.C.G. is now our wild card champion. Can't believe Melobeast's plan to take a poison round and activate a Zenkai boost almost worked. Hey, it was close. Very competitive match. Very good match for our first ever title match here on the card. But it seemed every time that Melobeast wanted to get into a lockup, that was probably the biggest problem, because M.C.G. didn't care about lockups. He just cared about right hands. The first ever BPW championship belongs to Gods and Balls. Absolutely. You might be a double champion by the end of the night. The faction might be, well, 2 of the 3 titles might go to the Gods and Balls.
Here is your winner, and new fighting champion, Italian Stallion, M.C.G.
M.C.G. with a huge victory to become the first ever BPW wildcard champion. Let's bring it back up here to Broadcast Central. A hell of a finish there with M.C.G. Congratulations. He's been an OG here in the channel, as well as a great match from Melobeast here. Shout out to HPC Bad Guys. It was a hell of a match both ways. But with that being said, ads are coming up momentarily here, so we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we will be having the title match here coming up. Or sorry, the cage match coming up between Fanboy Bryan, Mike the Ref, and HoJu. All right, folks, time for a little sticky situation here called Everybody Wants to Beat Up on Mike. So, originally this cage match was set up between myself and Fanboy Bryan because, well, frankly, Fanboy cost myself a shot at the wildcard title during the round-robin tournament. On the last night, he beat me to stop me from getting enough points to even have a chance. This was before the Melobeast M.C.G match off the front. But then I got a call last week that HoJu's pissed because Andre got that spot that the boss man had, and he only got a week's notice about it, and ended up being that Andre won, who eventually now lost to Ophelia to go to the finals. And so now he wants to beat my ass. So they said, well, why not? We'll just throw the cage together. We'll just throw you in the cage with the rest of them. And yeah, we'll let things determine the way they go. So with that being said, Fanboy Bryan, HoJu, Mike the Ref, steel cage match. Let's get to her. Once again, everybody, thank you for checking things out here. We have 5 more great matches. Did not lose. You were cheated out of your main event. Go back to the locker room and cry for a little while. Hopefully when we get 26 together, I'll make sure not everybody's entrance is this generic background.
The following is a triple threat steel cage match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Coalition from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 225 pounds, Flyboy Bryan.
Gotta call the wham. Everybody's piloted on you, Jaye. I don't think you're gonna win with this. I only drink wine from a box. Now, Fanboy Bryan got one of the most unlucky draws in the world. He ended up getting the last. He was the last guy entered into the wildcard tournament. In other words, he was the 5th guy eliminated from our Royal Rumble seeding tournament. And I'll be honest, this was my fault that he got as low ranking as he did. Because his ranking was a lot less compared to everybody else. That was on me for not seeing it. It's fixed now. And ever since it's been fixed, he's been on a tear. Bringing it out from the kayfabe world into, real world problems here, so. See what I mean about the generic background? I will make sure to get that fixed for next season.
First, representing the Awesome Ones from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 182 pounds, Homer Jr.
Homer Jr., a.k.a. Adam Blank, a.k.a. Remember the Game. He's had a fun run so far. He's a member of the Gods and Balls. He's the 5th member, along with Marina Shafir, Megan Bain, and the Retro Balls. Wildcard champion M.C.G. as well as Chris Zodiac. But here comes the boss.
Representing the Authority from Rancho Cucamonga, California, weighing in at 310 pounds, the Ringer, Mike Malenko.
Yep. Got introduced as number 2 in the Battle Royal. Got eliminated as number 2 in the Battle Royal. So he tries to consider it as putting everybody over, but, Not sure we're all totally happy about that, but, you know, be as it may. It's going to be interesting to see what all the characters look like in Season 2. Because there will be alterations, you got to admit that. Just because certain mannerisms and characters won't be around. There's the cage. And the beat up on Mike match begins with the two guys beating up on each other otherwise. Now this is more what I expected. Because 2K's got a 2K with things. Well, I've already bought the Monday Night Wars edition. I'm going to pick up the Attitude Era edition. If you guys haven't heard, for 2K26, there is digital add-ons for the, like if you got the physical copy. The Monday Night Wars pack is $20 Canadian. The Attitude Era is 26. They're fighting over a chance to beat me up. Yeah, I know. It's sad, really. HoJu showing off the skills here. The ref just says, to hell with you, I ain't dealing with that. And a horror clothesline. A little bulldog. See what my 7 payday looks like before I load up on that. Holy crap, HoJu was not familiar. No. That's the thing about the ref. So many people don't know how to... When it comes to me, it's like trying to move me around is not the easiest. Going up, going down. People got to remember his game, yeah. I'll just throw that in there for the hell of it. Oh, look out, cover. Yeah, I get to the drum roll. It's a little late. HoJu with a drop kick. Three-way, like... This is going to be a little messy of a mid-card here, because coming up after this, we're going to have six of the top women wrestlers in BPW here. Well, actually, let's put it this way. 2 and 4 special guests, with Kayla, Jaye teaming up with Mercedes Moné and Bailey Dubb. Oh, God, they rage together. And a little rocker dropper, a.k.a. Famouser. Ref! Ref! You might want to get out. Pinfalls take forever because the referee doesn't know where to stand. Yeah, Kayla, Jaye, Mercedes Moné, Bailey Dubb is going to be... Might be like none of this match. No, I just want to get out of here. Mike's so confident he did nothing, yeah. That's usually what I end up doing anyway. All right, trying to go out over the top. That ain't gonna happen. Down with a thud. So going through the quarter. Flip over drop kick there. The ref has work tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Chad. I don't know what's going on with the OBS tonight. It's just been happening the last few weeks here. It hasn't been a consistent thing, but... Fanboy Bryan's out of it on the side. That might have been enough. Oh, God. One of these guys got to be looking to get out of the ring already. From OBS to OBT. Don't jinx it there, Dead Shroob. Take your up, dude, for that. Yeah. Oh, there you go. X Factor. Is HoJu going to get out of this? OBS cutting out cause you lose to Ophelia. Yeah, I'm sure that happened. Oh, HoJu almost got out. This reminds me of Day Reckoning too. Oh, ref being smart here. Oh, it almost got the 3. Almost stole it. Oh, here we go. Bailey to belly. Just chucked into the corner. Senton splash on the HoJu. Fanboy Bryan with a pin. Don't remind me of DOR2 in that dog shit 4-way cage match. Yeah. Problem I have with these multi-person matches like this. Oh, look out! Famous sir, down for the cover. The ref just says nope. Here we go. Oh. He just slams Bryan back down to the mat. Legs to the chest. Is that going to be a second kick to the chest for a victory here? Nope. Ref don't even fool around on that one. Face first. Cover. Referee's out of it. And HoJu gets the victory. And the ref's not even involved. So I'll take that as a win because I didn't lose. Great victory by HoJu getting in here. And Gods and Balls are having a run tonight. Oh, the double rage at the same time. It's who could hit it first. And the key point, the ref should have broken it up sooner there. Should be in the running for the main event, but bad booking with a ringer cost HoJu. Yeah. He has a very good claim to be the first challenger for the title. After winning this match, after basically being screwed out of his title spot by Kayla Jaye. I'm not taking the blame for it.
Here is your winner, Homer Jr.
Yeah, he was prepping for Bossman. Absolutely he was. I completely agree with you. But Homer Jr. gets the victory in the steel cage here tonight at Arrival. in a fantastic match. This has been a fantastic night of wrestling. Should be the first challenger for Ophelia's jeans. There are no bad children, only bad parents. Shut it. Shut it. Shut it. But congratulations to HoJu. Well, let's get moving on here. Our next matchup here, the story of season 1 in many ways has to be Kayla, Jaye, and her antics. First of all, during our main battle royal, she comes in at number 20 to tell the boss man to just go over the top, just walk away. And she gets to buy into what eventually became Andre's spot in the tournament. Well, the boss man said, go to hell, eliminated her. So she ended up firing the boss man, which he was dead already when he came back. So I guess he's dead again. I don't want to get into that. So then Kayla comes back at me and says she's hiring AWS and Andre C, which they're members of Backbreaker, so I can't really say no. But then I started complaining to her. If I get that bell, I'll grant him his shot if the booking committee agree. Hey, you're trying to politic early, which I appreciate, but Ophelia might have something to say about that. So, yeah, So Kayla, after her griping at me, I decided to gripe back at her. And 2 weeks ago, we had her take on Bailey Dubb, and she wanted to team up with her stablemate Mercedes, who basically went off on a siesta after she lost to Willow Nightengale for the title. Coming back, Kayla and Mercedes wanted to work together, and I thought, you know what, bring in Bailey Dubb, and then who to take them on? Probably 3 of my favorite wrestlers in AEW now, even though the first match with 2 of them was a complete, squash. But they're my favorite Aussies. So we'll let's get this set up here and let's get into this trios match. Basically a Kayla Dream match here. So, all right, folks, it is trios action time. We're about to get a little crazy here. It's Kayla Jaye, Mercedes Moné, and Bailey Dubb A, taking on the team affectionately known as Aussie Rules and Harley Cameron and the Inspiration, Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay. Let's get to it. Make sure the audio's on so you guys hear it all. Yeah, this will be a fun matchup here. I don't know what kind of entrances we're going to get, whether they're together or separate, but we'll see. Looks like we're getting separate entrances coming in, so.
The following contest is a 6-woman tag team match. Introducing first, representing the Authority from the Garden of Eden, Goldman KJ.
Looks like I got to fix the extra board there, so. So don't forget, right after this matchup here. Oh, there we go, Dead Shrew, getting the applause in. I appreciate that. After this match here, we are going to have our 4-way tag team title match. Which will be followed by our main event. Ophelia, Payne, Walker, Pipeguy for the title. Our savior and almighty leader, Kayla Jaye. Kayla's just trying to soak this all in because, my partner in crime for so many years over here on Backbreaker, anytime I've needed a guinea pig for something, she's always been there. So I'm just breaking the fourth wall here a bit. as much as I bust their balls for driving me nuts here on Backbreaker, couldn't have done this without her support. Along with all of you as well, of course. But yeah, my one goal is to make sure to get these entrances fixed for 26.
And from Boston, Massachusetts, Mercedes Morgan.
Surprised there isn't a money name that you can use for the announcements. But we're going to have to adjust the rosters a little bit. I don't know what... We'll probably use some more AEW stars as part of our roster, but if you guys have anybody that's interested in joining the BPW roster for our 2K26 edition, please feel free to let me know.
And from San Jose, California, Payne.
Yeah, straight from Mexico, apparently. Was just taking on Lady Flammer, and now she's here in Edmonton, Alberta, as part of the BPW show. So one thing I just noticed for this is they actually, the Wacky Wavy Inflatable and Tube Buddies, Bailey Dub used the BPW Supersonic Jet. Fair. I just hope that gas bill ain't that high because, you know, fuel prices are going up like crazy right now. Nice to have the Boston Hug connection back together again, at least for one night. We've chatted a lot during... It's electric. Oh, it's our electric jet. I thought you wanted me to start doing a dance here, like boogie woogie.
And Cassidy Lee, Jesse Mackey, and Harvey Camera. Les Fin Fatales.
All right. Affectionately known as Aussie Rules, because, well, they're all three from Australia here. Former Storm graduate Cassie Lee. Harley Cameron, straight out of the Nightmare Factory. Jess McKay, out of Australia. And, of course, the first ad break comes up. All right, 3-on-3, straight up. Looks like Harley and Kayla are going to start this matchup here. Normally, if this was like a weekly episode, we would have this as a tornado match or a stipulation match that would go a lot quicker. But tonight's a PLE. We need to make things special. So it might run a little long just because of... I think we should get right under the 2-hour mark tonight for the PLE, so... Harley going for the quick cover. Mercedes going to try and sneak attack, and Harley just said nope. These two are putting in work here. All right, Cassie into the match now with Mercedes. Jacks the jaw. Down with the first cover of the night. Just a 1 count. Tag back into Harley. Jesse hanging out on the side. Smart move. Oh, look out. These two have got some teamwork here. Right knee to the face. But it's so great to see the growth in Harley Cameron over the last couple of years, IRL. And the inspiration, well, it all depends on what we're going to see here, how Tony books it. Oh, knee from the top. That might be enough. Of course, referee out of position. Becky Lynch would completely agree about the quality of the officiating there. Surprised Andre hasn't said anything about it so far. Beautiful German throw by Mercedes. I think she's got to get over the corner and make a tag here soon. Snap suplex. All right, time to get to the corner. Kayla Jaye back into the ring. Bailey Dubb taking her time outside the ring now. Japanese arm drag, beautifully done. Queen Kayla in the match. Backstabber. And she's supposed to be a heel. Oh, there's the hot tag. Jessie McKay is in it. Gets met with a boot. Kayla. Oh, didn't matter. Face first. Jessie in big trouble here. Oh, reversed into a leg trip. That's your savior? Yep. Oh, double shoulder tackle. Aussie rules is ruling right now. Jawjacker. Oh, trying to go for a fireman's carry, and Harley just said nope. Back on the knee. Kayla doing the smart thing to go to the outside. Cassie Lee just coming back in. Got a glancing blow there. But this definitely ain't glancing. Swinging neck breaker. Tag into Bailey Dubb. Blind tag, obviously, because we didn't even see it. Damn broadcast camera. I have seen that the cameras are a lot better in 26 from what I've seen so far. Bailey Dubb taking full charge right now. Going up to the top. The double sledge, the Polish hammer. Into the cover, 1, 2. Oh, just a 1 count. Cassie's got that tenaciousness there. Oh, went for the boot. Cassie said nope. Arm drag takeover. Trying to decide whether to go after Bailey or go for the... Oh, into the leg lock. Shot to the face. Fisherman suplex, perfectly executed. But it's too close to the ropes, though. Oh, look out. What do we got here? Down with a suplex. And Kayla knew that was going to be curtains. It's one of my favorite finishers, to be honest. That twisting, spinning suplex. The Irish twist. Well, the thing is, oh, look out. Belly to belly. Out of nowhere. Just a... No, the thing is, when Cassie does it, it's, oh, look out. Rose plant. Jesse's out. And Cassie knows it. when Irish does it, he doesn't get him up fully. Oh, look out, Mercedes. Fisherman bomb. Mercedes looking to finish Jesse off. Small package driver. Same ding. Oh, look out, rocket launcher. There we go. Eat defeat into the cover. Bailey coming in. She knew that was going to be curtains. Smart enough to get in, break up that cover and get out. Oh, look at that teamwork here from Aussie Rules. Like a well-oiled machine here. Oh, double stomp. And Cassie going for the leg drop. Nobody home. Mercedes unloading these shots. Beautiful suplex there. Into the tag to Kayla. And Kayla's got to be pretty fresh in this matchup. Down for the low kick. Oh, look out. Panama Sunrise. Shout out to Adam Cole, baby. And Kayla gets caught in the wrong corner of town. She's looking to set up her finisher, but unfortunately ain't going to get no super kick there. I was looking to make the quick tag, but beautiful knee drop there. Into the cover. Just a 1 count. Wheel kick upside the face. Cassie, you might want to take a look who's behind you. Mercedes going to work. Don't make this be a count out. That's all I ask. There we go. Going up, going down. Hooks the leg. And Jesse said no. Harley came in too. They knew it was all over. In the corner. Tag to Kayla. Oh, the teammates are working together here. Off the ropes. Big back body drop. And there's a hot tag to Harley. And a little Canadian Destroyer stolen finisher. Cover hooks the leg. Is Mercedes going to get there? Oh, doesn't need to. Kayla got that fire and kicked out. Oh, I was looking to make that tag. Oh, there it is. Super kick into the cover. Only a 1. Hits her finisher and still can't get. Stretching out that leg. Hits her finisher and only gets a 1. That's got to be disheartening right now. Get out of the way, Jess. Oh, that's one way to fix that. Face first into the ground. Drop kick to the back. Tag into Bailey Dub. From off the ropes. Big elbow. Going off the ropes again. Oh, go for the snapmare. Nobody home. Harley probably should have made a tag there, but now Bailey going to go to work on the outside. Just unloading the heavy artillery here. I think Bailey doesn't want to win this on the outside. Maybe she does. No way. Wow. For some reason, that sort of makes sense. I didn't feel like turning countouts off in every match. Your queen wins. That is such a cheap win. That's sort of appropriate, though. But it does open up for a rematch. This also reminds me of WrestleMania 2, where nobody ever wanted to really lose. And with all this star power out here, this final sort of makes sense. A dub's a dub, but fair enough. But what a performance by all 6 of these ladies here. Kayla showing the tenacity here to kick out and just... Harley got caught on the outside at a bad time.
Here are your winners. Goldwyn Mercedes
And there goes the Mercedes. And there goes the Mercedes don't lose story, right? But mostly amazing story by... Yeah. All right, instant classic. I'll give it that for the ranking here, but... Special thank you to everybody over at AEW for using their services here for the show. A lot of them did have other commitments tonight, so that's why you don't see the full roster in effect tonight, but... Also, the fact we have 7 matches is a hell of a long card already. So, but coming up next, time for us to award our second of 3 titles tonight. It is a 4-way ladder match for the BPW Tag Team Championships. Who's going to come out on top? Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, folks, it is now time for our tag team title match. It is a 4-way ladder match for the BPW tag titles to crown the initial champion. Invest in some tea and honey. Oh, I already got that covered, my friend. You can tell my voice is enjoying life so much right now. But regardless, this show is way too important for that, so... The Gods and Balls, who have been on my case, literally on my balls, since week 1, wanting those tag titles, they're in the match. We also have PJC filling in for Andre C., who was somewhat preoccupied earlier tonight. So PJC and AWS are teaming up on their side. We also have Snow Penguin and Gametime Will Jaxson. And... Well, Walker's already getting ready for season 2. And Nick Ontario and Seth Ross, who had a hell of an introduction last week, they're going to be teaming up as team number 4. Blue Shells, you know what to do? Well, let's just say everybody should know what to do as we're getting in here. And yeah, this is going to be very fun. There we go. I got 80 buttons here. I'm trying to figure out which one to hit. I believe we're going to be collectively known as Thrillin' and Chillin'. Nice. Thrillin' and Chillin'. That is a hell of a team name. But yeah, let's get to it here, folks. BPW tag title, ladder 4-way tag. That is a screen right there, folks. And he's got the title. He's got the title on.
It's a fatal 4-way tag team ladder match. And is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 480 pounds, the bad guy, Chris Zachary. And Italian Stallion.
Show off.
M.C.G.
Yeah, if you got.
Awesome ones.
If you guys weren't around at the start of the show, well, third match in, we did crown a brand new BPW Wildcard Champion in M.C.G. Now, M.C.G., essentially, he's got a free shot at the tag titles. Because if he loses it tonight, he can book himself a match anytime to cash in that title. So he can cash in for that one, or he can cash in for the world titles. So
And their opponents. First, High Tenacious Arthur.
that man knows politics. Yeah, there you go.
Paradise. The Coalition.
Thrillin' and chillin'. Gametime Will Jaxson, who honestly might have had the roughest deal in the first round, as he had to take on Walker Pipeguy, his buddy, his friend, in what basically was the 8-9 match. And Snow Penguin beat out Kayla Jaye and then lost to Walker in the quarters. So to put the differences aside, we're getting the tag team together. It's all about the gold. These guys look ultra serious and ready to go.
Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 612 pounds, number 1, PJC, and the Monster AWS, the Authority.
HoJu had the hardest time in the opener because he had to face me. Fortunately, I gave him an opportunity to move on for this very moment. That opportunity for HoJu was robbed from him. Yeah. Look at these two beasts. Like, seriously. That is a hell of an entrance for both of them. Nothing fancy, just out there to literally destroy people. They are large and in charge. Hey. I hate the fact that there's no... You can't see the logo on the entrance. PJC's logo. Because it's on the back of the jacket.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 515 pounds, the irresistible force, Nick Paragon, and Seth Ross, the Knights of the Round Table.
the Kingdom Crusaders, as we affectionately call them here. And, well, frankly, I'm tired of having people not have names. So, Nick Paragon is the announced name. There we go. There's the title. Interesting graphic. I did look at the graphics before just to... And we're about to get into chaos here, folks. First team to get up to the top and get the titles off the ladder. Looks like PJC is the only smart one to stay inside. Because you can't win the titles outside. Yeah, this is a little borderline chaos. M.C.G. eats the stairs on the top right. PJC trying to take out Gametime Will Jaxson on the inside. Nick Ontario eating the ladder. PJC going for a kendo stick. Smart move. Can't get DQ'd. Now he drops it. Looks like Ontario wants a shot at PJC. Everybody hates Large and in Charge. I blame Kayla for that. AWS is holding his own out there. Oh, and PJC steals the ladder. Big power slam. Right, wants a piece here, set him up, knock him dead. Yeah. M.C.G. eats a kendo stick and a choke slam. Is AWS going for the title? No. He's going back to the outside. M.C.G. you had a shot going to the titles. What are you doing, bud? Oh, and Zodiac. I didn't even notice that. Zodiac going up for the title and got... Okay, I see what I got now. Damn, they caught you, yeah. Oh, PJC going up for the title. Zodiac doing a block. That's not the smartest move. Oh, Seth Ross with the save. Oh, AWS trying to hold everybody off. It is chaos right now, but PJC still hasn't come down yet. AWS running interference. Has he got time? Just saves it at the last moment. Zodiac saves the title for his team. Spinning F5. So close. Someone's going to have to get lucky. That's basically how it's going to work here. Oh, God. M.C.G. just got planted with the bomb there. Penguin luck stat 100. Yeah. Over the top. Zodiac and AWS fighting it out in the middle of the ring here right now. Huge backdrop driver. A power slam on Seth Ross. AWS is just dominating right now. Oh, and Poison Rana to Ontario on the outside. Anytime you good, you stared into space by that table? Yeah. That's a glitch. Which, that's 2 glitches now. Ontario's the same way. He's caught in a corner. Saving energy. That's 2. Yeah, he got cursed in the title. Yeah. You're not gonna tell me they don't glitch out the 2K doesn't glitch out everybody here? $2K doesn't glitch the game after 26 comes out? Because this is a week after 2K. Because look at this. At least it, well, I was going to say one person for each team, but no, it's more than that. Oh no, it is cursed, that's why. We know who's left. AWS is stuck. Gametime Art is stuck. Oh, Ross got loose. Just in the nick of time, too. Art and AWS look like they're dancing on the outside. Well, Seth tried to go for a dive, and nobody was in 5 feet of him. There's another ladder for PJC. PJC's going to just try it alone. Olympic slam on the ladder. Maybe that DDT will help AWS getting out of the corner. Oh, AWS is loose again. Now it's one. Art's the only one that's stuck. I wish there was some way I could fix it. Oh, look out! Look out! Nick's getting the title! The Kingdom Crusaders have won the championship. Nick Ontario, Seth Ross are your new BPW Tag Team Champions. Well, I will say now that the Blue Shell Battle Club have a legit beef. The Gods and Balls, well, you guys haven't lost a match going into this, so you have a beef. Luckstat 100 meets Glitchstat 100. Damn it. If I was tied to the barricade up. Hey, you got yourself back into it, though. I demand we brings Papa Shango out of retirement so I can fight and retire Papa Shango. There we go. Should have been a tournament. We didn't have time for a tournament. We're not doing more than one tournament at a time. Obviously, no one. Well, you know what? Technically, you are. Zodiac, it's up to you in between season 1 and 2 to convince M.C.G. to cash in that wild card for the tag title.
and the new World Tag Team Champions, the Irresistible Force, Nick and Seth Ross.
So show us prejudice against BAWS. Unfortunately, when you're the company, when you're the faction that's in charge of the company, you can't say that. Instant classic. Don't need to convince that our performance prior should be convincing enough for the booker. I'm sorry, but it just don't work that way. But you know what? As much as we have everybody griping in the chat about not winning the titles, I want to give a special congratulations to Nick Ontario, a.k.a. Nick Tarot, as well as Seth Ross, a.k.a. Nats fan, for winning the BPW tag titles. Always focus on the positive, not the negative, right? If you would have been there with AWS, you would have won the belts. You know what? PJC is not going to like you saying that. PJC is not going to like you saying that one little bit. So you better play nice there a bit, Andre. Stop getting a little too cocky here. But you know what? Congratulations to our new tag champs. And Pop Spot Monsters demand a shot at the titles. Everybody demands a shot at the titles. But we were chatting about this in the live stream here. Attaboy Walker. I do have a special announcement here before we get to our main event. And it relates to Backbreaker Pro. Now, I can't confirm a start date because obviously we need to get all the characters put together. But in lieu of my GM on Saturday, we are now officially going to have 2 Backbreaker shows. Backbreaker Wrestling Madness will be every Wednesday night after AEW Dynamite. And Backbreaker Pro Evolution will be on Saturday nights following Collision. Or it might get preempted or moved around just like frickin' NASCAR causes AEW all the time. So we are going to have 2 shows a week. We are going to have to we're going to need more characters to do it because I want to try to, while we will not have a full automatic cut into roster, we're not going to have segregation between rosters fully. I do want the majority of the matches between Wednesday and Saturday to be involving different people. So if you're not wrestling on Wednesday, maybe you're wrestling on Saturday, or maybe you got a full week off, one or the other. But Backbreaker Pro Madness and Backbreaker Pro Evolution will be working together, and we will have regular PLEs on here as well. They might go every 2 months instead of every month. We're going to figure it out as we go. I don't want to go too crazy here, but the announcement that I can make officially is the fact that we are going to have 2, hopefully 1-hour shows every week on our channel immediately following AEW. And for the first part of for at least the first half of it, I will be personally booking it. I won't be doing universe mode. I'm going to come up with some great ideas. Here's the thing. In chat, if you're watching this, the BPW verse is growing, absolutely. What I'd like from you, if you have anybody that's interested in becoming part of Backbreaker Pro Wrestling as a character, and as I mentioned earlier, if you're willing to do promos, whether it's on your phone, whether it's on a computer like this, I don't expect this kind of setup. I do have the ability to run promos during these shows. So if you guys are willing to put in the effort, I'm willing to put in the effort for you as well. So check out our Discord and check out our Discord for more easiest way to communicate for stuff like this as well, or DM me on social media if you want more information about it. So, but with that being said, we have 1 match to go in season 1. It is for all the marbles. It is for the BPW World Championship. It is 2 members of the Blue Shell Battle Club, who have worked hella hard to get to this spot right now. Despite what anybody else says, they've earned this. Ophelia Payne, Walker Pipeguy, title on the line. Let's get to it. All right, folks, main event time. Ophelia Payne, Walker Pipeguy, title on the line. A culmination of a very long tournament. Oh, sorry, Andre. All right, I'll start over again. That's okay. Estimate on how long? I don't know. And I'll call this right now. I'll throw this out to you guys right now for those that aren't getting 2K26 right away. If I don't hear from you and I know you want in, or you've already been in, I will make your characters. You will have the right to change them out. I will make them downloadable so that you guys can take them and adjust them whatever way you want when you have the game. But I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait on somebody while I can get the show going. So straightforward as that. I think that's a best way to sum it up here. So that's where I'm at with all this. So anyway, let's get to it here. All right, folks, main event time here. BPW Arrival. We've had 11 long weeks of wrestling. We've had tournaments. We've had run-ins. We've had war games. We've had tag matches. We've had feuds. We've had rivalries. We've had a Royal Rumble to set up a tournament. After a long, grueling season, it has come down to this. Ophelia Payne, Walker Pipeguy, the best of friends, Blue Shell Battle Club members, one winner for the biggest prize in Backbreaker Pro Wrestling. Let's get to it. Go Payne, Pipeguys. Andre, you got such a way with words to start off a match. Once again, everybody, for everybody checking this out, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It is really, really great to have you all here. And
is scheduled for one fall and is for the Global Internet Championship. Making her way to the ring, representing the coalition from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Ophelia Payne earlier tonight taking out Andre C in a very back and forth match. And Ophelia has been dominant throughout season one here. Whether it be Kayla, Jaye in our opening show, whether it be throughout the tournament, even in the four-way, she was the reason that Walker took the fall in the fatal four-way to give Willow the advantage as she blocked Andre from breaking up the cover last week. So Walker's got a little bit of beef, honestly, with Ophelia. I know they're stablemates and very good friends, but there is a lot of layers going into this about proving who is the best, who is on top, who's going to be the champion going forward into our new evolution of Backbreaker Pro.
And her opponent, representing the coalition from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 275 pounds, Walker.
And Walker opened the evening, taking out Willow Nightengale in the semifinals. It's been very interesting with Walker here as well, because he's been having a bit of a feud with the Authority, with Largent in Charge, helping out Flyboy Bryan, aka Fanboy Bryan, as we were going forward. But tonight, all that gets put aside, all the trials, all the tribulations, all the steps that both these competitors have made to get to this point here right now. The sweat, the tears, the pain, the punishment. But you can see Walker just has so much confidence right now in what he's doing. And there it is, the Backbreaker Pro Wrestling World Championship. Referee Jessica Carr in charge. What do you think about that title logo, by the way? Think it should be changed around a little bit, that logo on there? I don't mind using it again, but I'd like to... We're going to be changing it, like I said, changing a few things up. Oh, quick cover right away. Ah, shoot, there's one thing I forgot to change on here. If it goes to a count out, we're redoing it. I got a feeling that since we set it up as a title match, it's not going to do it count out. I'm just so used to running one-on-one matches here, but Ophelia looks like she don't give a damn. Walker's not going to have any arms to throw anybody around with by the end of this. But yeah, there are some plans to do some crossovers as well. I know I talked to Walker with the Blue Shell Battle Club. And a lot of them want to come over and do a mix-up. Oh, down for the cover. First cover of the match gets a long two here. Ophelia might just take out Walker early here. Jacks the jaw. Soul Snatcher. When did Walker get that move? Folks, I just hooked up my first sponsor for the show. Great to have it during the main event here, folks. Doesn't appear to matter. He's getting cooked. Yeah. Ophelia's been dominating throughout this tournament. Like, I know you had a pretty... I know Walker had a pretty big, easy time with... Snow Penguin, but literally oh, she ain't counting. Good. Oh, never mind. I opened my big fat mouth. That post said no. Either that or she tried to hit Walker in the head with it. Getting cocky, are we? No, we're not having this. No. No, fuck that. No, we're fixing this up, chat. This is hilarious. Classic 2K. No, you know what? GM running out from the crowd. Don't. No. This smells of shenanigans. This smells of Walker sitting outside the ring intentionally.
Global Internet Champion Platinum.
This smells of collusion. Walker tried to give Payne the title. We are not having that. We are not having that. There is no way that we're going to have that. We are redoing the match. It's going to be Ophelia's first title defense if that's the case. There is no... That is absolutely... How is that not apropos for what we did this year? Here we go. Restart the match. This is the last match of the night, Iceman, just to give you a heads up. So this is for the BPW World title. We do not have countouts here. We don't have that bullshit. Watch this be a DQ and we're going to have to redo it again. Walker trying to play heel here, of course. Gifting the title to Ophelia. Yeah, I'd belly up it. Andre, send in your paperwork to the Backbreaker appeals office. Wow! Springboard splash. The Backbreaker appeals office located at 123 Nowhere Street. Oh, hell, wow. Big splash here. He was playing heel because this was supposed to be a one-on-one match, and Walker just stayed out of the ring and let Ophelia win by countout. We don't do that here, so somebody's playing heel here. And for being two faces the way they are, that's... Oh, my God, spinning splash on the outside. No, Andre, I don't handle the protests, so you don't know where. I gave you the address. Oh, go for the pile drive on the outside. Reverse thing on a backdrop. Oh, ripped at the ear. What? She's like, what the hell is that? Actually, no. If you want to deliver the protest, next Friday night at the Millwoods Community Center. I didn't schedule run-ins, folks. Vista Penance, at least inside the ring. I know you are. Yeah, like, what's going on here? I didn't... All right, this game's just getting weird. Oh, Walker's lining it up. Oh, look out! Ophelia gets out of it and hits a clothesline. Ophelia looks ready to finish this off. Off the ropes, drop kick. Here's the question. So much collusion in this. Here's the thing. Snow Penguin's out there, but who's she with? Or did they just make this a Bloodline Rules match for the hell of it? I know I didn't. PJC, you have put in a hell of an effort. Unfortunately, Nick Ontario and Seth Ross are our new tag team champions. Knees are back. And just so you know, PJC, Andre C was in the chat bitching that it was all your fault that the team lost. He was putting it all on you, not on AWS. So I don't know if you want to be tag partners with them again. Oh my God, Tour of the Islands. Rest in peace, Jeff. Oh my God, that's how he won the semi. Only a 1 count though. And we've also had MC. Oh my God. Ophelia just got launched into orbit. We had M.C.G win the wild card championship. Always got to be a fall guy. Inverted 450. I guess Walker decided, well, I got to win the title, so I might as well win the title. Shooting star. That's how he won the title right there. And Walker wins it. Oh, I'm not blaming you, AWS, by the way. But Walker, first he wants to gift the title to Ophelia. I think that might have been a spot where he, off the Saiyan Star Press. Honestly, I think Walker did that intentionally to soften her up. With exclamation point with an 054, then yeah. Saiyan Star Press for the 3 and a new champion. You weren't here earlier. Walker actually stayed out of the ring and let Ophelia win by countout. We had to restart the match. But Snow Penguin's out there for some reason. It's the only thing Walker has won in his life.
Here is your winner, and new Global Internet Champion, Walker.
Yeah, that seems like a Walker thing to do. Rude but accurate. Eh. So Walker Pipeguy comes out of Backbreaker Pro Wrestling Season 1 as the world champion. Never fails. That is a hell of a way to finish the night off, folks. But yeah, let's bring it back up here to wrap the show up. Once again, just wanker pipe guy. I'm glad the chat isn't available on this screen. So congratulations to all the champions that we've had here crowned tonight. M.C.G being the wildcard champion. The team of Nick Ontario and Seth Ross being our tag team champions. And of course, Walker Pipeguy coming out with the BPW World Championship. And congratulations to all the wrestlers who performed here tonight. They did a great job. This card has been actually pretty awesome here, if you ask me. For our first PLE ever, this turned out to be a hell of a presentation. We are going to be back for Season 2. Let me get 2K26 fixed up, but the big announcement tonight is the fact we are going to have 2 shows up. Approximately 1 hour each after each AEW. So we're going to have the Return of Madness and the introduction of Evolution coming up as soon as I can get the characters together. We got our first sponsor during the show, so I'm happy for that. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with it. It's going to be on 2K26. I got a feeling where our first match is going to be with Walker here defending the title and where we're going to go with that. But we can discuss that as we get closer, and we'll start advertising the card. But to all the people that contributed wrestlers to the promotion, thank you very much. I know I'm going to miss a couple if I mention them all. So just, I know y'all. I thank you all. I appreciate y'all. And for everybody checking out the show, I say thank you very much for being here. And I hope you guys are looking forward to season 2 as we begin in 2K26. But we got a little tradition around here, folks. In the meantime, and in between time, that's it. Another edition of Backbreaker Pro Wrestling. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and we'll see y'all here next time. Take care, everybody.